introduce yourself?
Hi, so my name is Mahin Sajid. I am from New York, USA. So I have been working as a QA for last 6 years. Currently working with the Bank of America as a senior QA. So I am basically most of my career I have been as a manual QA. Now I'm trying to learn from MKT to automation with the experience of 3 years, so I can, improve myself. And all the companies are now becoming automation. We're willing to get some more automation engineer, so I'm learning automation here. Yeah, that's pretty much.
Okay, so tell how Java internally works.
Yeah, so Java basically works in a two-phase that is called compilation and interpretation. So when what happened in the compilation, the Java file become into .class file. So it follows some rules and syntax. So if there is no issue with the rules and syntax, so it will convert into intermediate file. But if there is an issue, it will cause a compilation error. So if there is no issue, then it become a intermediate file which is neither understandable by machine or nor by the human. So and then it's convert into binary. So which is if there is an issue, it will cause runtime error. But binary is like a machine understandable language. And also it runtime also happen with line by line. And also it check for JVM, JRE, JIT, and JRE. So JVM is Java Virtual Machine. And then Java version is a virtual machine, which is not present in physically. Then JDK is Java Development Kits, which is a library file that we need for the for the compilation and interpretation. And JIT is just in time, which is need to convert our class into a binary. And JRE is Java runtime environment. The environment need to convert the .class file into binary. That's how Java works.
Okay. What is main method?
Yeah, main method is a method which consists of 5 things. There is access specifier, then return type, then modifier, and then main method and parameterization. Access specifier can be like a various type: public, private, protected, and default. And then we have a modifier that is static and non-static. So, and then we have a return type, it is void. So there is other return type as well. And parameterization, which have some arguments there. That is my method.
Okay. What is method overloading?
Yeah, method overloading is like developing multiple method with the same name, but variation in the argument list. So variation in the argument list means like when we have like there is a like number of arguments are different, or the type of arguments are different, or the order of occurrence are different from each other. It's called like the method overloading.
Okay. So can we overload main method?
Yes, we can.
How?
Oh, by parameterization, using parameterization.
Okay. So what is inheritance?
Inheritance is like inheriting a property from a parent class to child class. So it is called inheritance, which have some. For this, we need to have a child class and parent class. It consists of 5 types. That is single level inheritance, multi-level inheritance, multiple inheritance, hierarchical inheritance, and hybrid inheritance.
Okay. Explain each of them.
Okay, so single level inheritance, which where there is a single child and parents. So we got inheritance from like child to parent. And multi-level inheritance is there is a like a minimum 3 level to unlimited level of classes are present. And then we have multiple inheritance, which is like there is a multiple child getting from a single parent. So it is like not possible with the regular class. So we need to have some interface to get this. And then hierarchical is there is a like a single parent but getting information, getting data from multiple child. That is called the hierarchical. And hybrid is a combination of like single align, multiple, and like a hierarchical. This is called like the hybrid.
Okay. So can we solve multiple level inheritance using class?
No, well, if we use class, and that we're gonna have a diamond problem, which is like the Java will become confused which parent to get information. So for this, we need to use interface.
Okay, explain interface.
Yeah, interface is a method which to get like 100% abstraction. So interface usually we use by using keyword interface, and to inherit a one property to another, we use the implements there. And interface is always contains abstract method, and it's also contain abstract method, and it's always in the top level, the parent class.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mention some string functions.
String function. String function are like substring, substring with parameterization, substring with non-para, and then substring with para, non-para, then concat, stream, and then concat, and then uppercase, lowercase, and then we have matches contains and equals and last index of car. Those are the string functions.
What are the conditional statements?
What is that?
Conditional statements.
Conditional statements are if, then if else if, and nested if else.
What is comparison operators?
Comparison operators are equal to, not equal to, greater than, smaller than, and not greater than and or equal to, lesser than or equal to. Those are.
What is the formula to calculate the range of data type?
Data type is minus 2 to the power n minus 1 to 2 to the power n minus 1 minus 1.
What is n?
N is like size in bits.
Okay. So write a program in Eclipse. Share your screen, open Eclipse, write a program containing two static methods, two non-static methods, two constructors, three SIBs, three IABs.
So okay, so can you tell me again what do you want to make?
Okay, one main method, or two static methods, two non-static methods, two non-static, three SIB,
Yes, I.
three IABs, one constructor.
Now two static. Okay. 100. One. two static, so two static is there, then two non-static. GSIP. The main method. So yeah,
Okay, okay, run the program. And explain me the order of execution in the output.
Okay, so basically when we have multiple SIB, IIB, main method constructor, the order of execution is SIB will always execute first and then execute main method, then IIB and then constructor. And later if you have static and non-static method, that will becomes later.
Okay. What is a scanner?
Scanner is a predefined class which take the human input during the runtime. So
Okay.
scanner basically we need to like scanner object, create object.
Okay, then write a program on scanner and create an exception inside scanner.
Just create the exception, right?
Yes, yes. Output should be exception of scanner.
Yeah. Okay, to the next. So page. Yes. So when we put like age, so we put string function instead of int. That we can put the mismatch exception. In this case. Good.
Okay. So what is a typecasting? You can remove typecasting.
Typecasting is converting one data type to another data type. It's called typecasting.
Okay, how many types of typecastings are there?
There is the two typecasting. That is typecasting. One is primitive, another is class.
May explain them.
Primitive has two types. That is narrowing and widening, and class has like upcasting and downcasting.
Okay. So, what is difference between throw and throws?
Throw and throws. So throw declare a single exception, throws declare multiple exception. Throw is throw is only for a single exception, and throws for multiple exception. And throws can only throws is written in the main method, and throws written within the along with the main method. That's the difference between throw and throws.
Okay. So difference between global and local variables.
Yes, so local variables are the variables which present within the method, and global variable is present within the class. Local variable, the scope of local variable is from the start to the end of the class, and global variable is start at the end of the local is to the start and end of the method. Local variable need to be initialized after declaration, but global variable doesn't need initialization because it has a default value. So local variable doesn't have a default value. And also we can distinguish between static and non-static in the local and in the global, but in the local we cannot distinguish between local and static and non-static.
What is exceptional handling?
So exception handling is basically the handling the exception. So for this we use an try and catch method. So in here, like the try method, we put our whatever exception we got, and on the catch method we want make the how to handle the exception. So like for single try method we can have multiple catch method.
What is this calling statement and this keyword?
Okay, so this calling statement is used when we call one constructor to another constructor within the same class. So if you use in the child class, it will call the parent class without creating multiple object. And this keyword is basically to convert the global variable into local variable when the same type. So in this calling statement can be like any line, first line or last line, and this keyword can be like any line as well. And this keyword has like we need this dot global variable equal to local variable. So we have the syntax thing.
What is method overriding?
Method overriding is developing multiple method developing method in the parent class with the same name and signature. Signature means the return type and the parameter, but the variation in the implementation. So method overriding we use to suppress one class to another. That is method overriding.
Can we override main
keyword for it? Yeah.
Can we override main method?
What is that?
Can we override main method?
No, main method we cannot override.
Okay.
Because a non-static method we cannot override. That's what I mean.
What is abstraction here? Sorry, abstraction and encapsulation.
Abstraction means hiding the property of a class and showcasing only what is like we required. That is called abstraction. And like abstraction can be achieved by interface. 100% abstraction can be by interface, and like 0 to 100% can be present by abstract class. And encapsulation is protecting the data members from like getting access and restricting the access from the other class by use access specifier which is private. But we can use indirect access by using getter and setter method. Like we can put get and set method. So this we can get the access to the abstract method. So this is called like the encapsulation.
What is polymorphism?
Polymorphism, it is like the object which shows different behavior on different stage of the life cycle, This is called polymorphism. So basically, it has two types, like compilation, polymorphism, and runtime, compilation time and runtime. Compilation time is happen when there is a different behavior, show different type of different life cycle of the compilation. It can be by variation in the object. And runtime is happen like when there is a different of variation in the different stage of runtime. It can be achieved. It can happen by the variation in the argument list. So this is called like polymorphism.
What is a continue keyword?
Continue keyword is used to to keep the program continue without skipping this, to use it to keep the program running.
What is a thread.sleep?
Thread.sleep actually, thread is a method. Thread and sleep is a class. So thread.sleep we use like for millisecond, like 400 millisecond, to wait for some thread is class method, and it is used to to stop for the driver to view it. Like sometimes it is too fast, so we can like hold it for 3 seconds or 4 seconds to check what's happening. So that time we use thread.
What are its disadvantages?
Disadvantage, like it can sometimes take more time, like more than expected, so we cannot end the program. So if it is not finished, then we cannot start the next program. So that's why you don't use it always.
Okay, nice. Thank you. You performed brilliantly in this interview. There still scope for more improvement.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
And anything you want to ask me?
No, like so like I want to know like when we get like more mock interview or to get MKT's interview as well.
Yes, it will be notified to you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Apps also in the Grotechminds apps also various mock interview videos are posted. You can watch that also for practice.
Okay, and we will attend. You will take more interviews of us, or that's all?
Sure, if you want, I can take.
Okay,
if you wish to.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.